in terms of maybe money management or navigating through making money in the industry without having to release songs. And I find that I think Professor is one of the few guys that have actually got it right. Prof, thank you for coming. Thank you so much for coming.
There's some kind of formula there, and I think you're going to tell us all about it, because Professor walked in here with his brother. And I've got reason to believe that you have your whole entire family. One is the dean, one is the head of faculty. You are the professor. Is that the plan?
Yeah, I think vele history isiqale kanjalo
I love it.
Umuntu ulapha yaso sabona usihlangana ngoba nami singene sigroup sabantu anyways.
Ne?
So nabancane bakhule la. Last born leyo na imnandi la.
Okay, all right.
Professor, 13 minutes past 7 ekseni ne. What's your normal routine ujwayele ukwenzani as a professor if you are not doing interviews? So ukwenza nje if ubungekho la, what would you be doing around this time?
Ngalesikhathi ngisuke ngirelaxile, I won't lie.
Usukusalele ne?
Ngeke ngoqamba manga. Ngiyavuka ngo 3. Ngithandaze.
Okay.
Ngo 6 kuyayiphaphamekela sometimes ngithandaze kodwa ngisuke sengikhathi.
Amen.
Okay. Maybe let's go back, right? Because you spoke about obviously the fact that umndeni wakini umculo has always been in your blood, right? I know Babako used to do Iskatamiya back in the day. Suspects and freeze. Right? To people that don't know, what was Suspects and Freeze? What went no character? What was that?
Freeze bewi no character nomunye ubhutoma omdala.
Okay.
And 2 other members uvuswa seshawela esafike la khona masifika la eJozi.
Okay.
Nenye member ke bathukabadi. So at the same time ngoba sizo record, the guy oy engineer at Downtown Studios utholi talent mina akangitsheli, so for my group immediately ebizwa Suspect. So now ngiphuma kuma album ayi2 same time.
Yes. Yeah. Your first taste of what do you call it, fame with this was around Shell Road to Fame.
Yeah.
Nice.
Were you still at school at the time of Shell Road to Fame?
Yeah, all of us. Where's for character? Because character was still at primary again.
Your brother was at primary?
Yeah.
Is that when you guys were first discovered, or people saw that there was some sort of talent good professor?
Ngizosho kanjalo ngizothi last discover khona time, because after lapho yonke into vele yahamba ngoline.
Shell Road to Fame worked, eh?
But you know, we didn't enter. In fact, he was big judge, so we break.
Oh.
Then was bonus for uniform and siyafana, yabo.
What yeah?
About bafana. So pattern bafana was thanda kanti pattern them.
Nice.
And that was it. Good, I know.
Preparation met readiness.
Yes.
You're obviously from Durban, from KZN, so there's always the ride from KZN to get to, like, how did you land up in Joburg, and how do you end up hooking up with people like Abo Spigiri to actually get to a point where you're recording your music now? Like, what are you
ukufika gole ukuthithi ni communication with uTiny now. So so as good say for there was usisi wesipana uKhozi FM but ubusi Mkhize.
Okay.
So already bese sine jingle na yesimenzele jingle, so bese sizona semsakazweni.
Sure.
So ukufika la eJozi, it was a decision I made nje mhlambe ngabo 3 late ngizile ukuthi out yami nginiteksi ephumile kuba akangena emgaqweni, ngathi hayi basibizile eJozi, let's go.
Yeah. And that's how you guys landed up?
Yeah, ngikhuluma mangalihlaza masifika la ngiyazi ukuthi ayikho yonke lento abasibizana. Then ke kwahlaleka kwagcina kwenzekile because italent belikhona vele.
Nice.
In terms, so ubuthi uhlala with friends and family, uhlala like uhlala mufike because most people when they get here, it's not like so khona abantu abazi.
Ngizothi i-first night ngengize ngibale because mabejika because bese bebona ukuthi lento ayenzeki bajika, uCharacter was still young, bajika naye babile eThekwini. Me and my brother stayed, and then angeke ngitsalala emgaqweni because we met i-cousin yethu ubrother kalongi imshowo samfaka kwi-freeze.
Oh yes.
Wambona yena mina ngimazi, wambona ukuthi usibani bani lo, and then saxhumana kanjalo wayekhaya because besingenayo nemali wathi uzosilanda ekuseni lapha eCarlton Center nje sahlala khona.
How old were you at that time?
I think I was 15.
Okay.
No, yeah.
So you've been
But
doing this thing for a
abazali
long time.
Mawethu was very supportive. Ezinye izinto bezingesikwazi ukumtshela ngoba
Sure.
mhlawumbe bezokhathazeka. Kodwa ngomsa kaNkulunkulu njengoba ngisho, it was only that night esayispenda emgaqweni. From lapho ifamily kaChilize eshawele yasamukela sahlala. From lapho kwamanye ama families, Rock family, Dean Rock, Hill Pro, kuningi nje baningi ngaba abasincedile.
Sure.
In terms of your staying power, so I mean, I know when people think of Professor, they'll think of what I'm going to play next, which is Moteto Nchimali, around those times. but you've been able to sustain yourself and be on a lot of songs, even though when when I think of Spain or Naves.
Yes.
That song was number one.
Yeah.
Yes.
Amakrutman by Oskido was number one.
Yes.
If Formula Uitate, because those songs were big, but you were still able to perform them. Where did you get that formula to still stay relevant throughout all these years and still be able to perform? Because you perform still today.
I think uNkulunkulu ungiphile into abanye abantu abangebaze understand ukuthandwa abantu mina abalandeli bami bathanda music wami bangithanda
Favor
straight.
baba.
So manje ke kuba lula because bakwazi ukurelate nami, bakwazi
Nice.
ukungibiza ukuthi oh zama ukuya so siyamthanda, siyazi ukuthi uzoyenza kahle, so I supporting it lawo ne team ke nginayo, I winning team shame.
I think the song that we're going to play now, when you think of Professor, this song definitely comes to mind. Okay, we're going to pay bills and we're going to come back with him. The hashtag is the takeoff. The hashtag is 2 million gang gang. Listen, we've also got voice notes coming through. Please try and keep it short. About memories that you have around Professor, around your connection with Mtolo. Okay. And you can also watch it live. You know, I've forgotten these things.
Yes, of course. At Radio 2000_ZA on Facebook, on YouTube. Just find Radio 2000. We're live right now.
Friend, I saw your boutique on IG.
Yes, Charms, things are looking great. It's been a long road.
I know, I'm so proud of you.
And to think it just started with 500 Rand.
With SA's best investment rate of up to 12.5%, you too can pursue your dreams. Open a fixed deposit account with the bank that believes in you. Apply today and go online. African Bank is an authorized FSP and registered credit provider. T's and C's apply. African Bank, audacity to believe.
ShopRite has always been here for you, and we're committed to bringing you the best value. Swipe and save on our Essentials combo that includes 750 grams Ellis Brown creamer, 2 kilos Hewlett's brown sugar, 2 kilos Specco rice, 2.5 kilos White Star maize meal, and 500 grams Mr. Pasta macaroni or spaghetti, all for 99 Rand. Save 62 Rand. Prices valid till 7 August. Only at ShopRite.
days,
Of
the glory days of Amakosi. Now you're Sekukala Nyembezi.
Good morning, guys. Good morning, 2 million gang. Good morning to the one and only Professor. Hey guys, this guy Professor Bafetu, this guy is a legend. Bafetu, hands down, Professor is a legend. Like I remember Makuzopumi Moto Chonjimali, Gangseskolweni those days. I think I'm grade 10 or grade 11. Kuzopumi Moto Chonjimali. I remember me and my friends satenga makavela. Sathi sibuye lokishini sibuye kuthenga amakhavela sashaya ingoma sishaya imoto etshontsha imali sifaka amakhavela ku dashboard. Hayi man mangikhumbula uprofessor man ngikhumbula ingoma zaka professor guys ngibuyela kude bafethu. I just wanna say thank you Professor for all the music wasinika yona. May God bless you and your family and may you continue to do great stuff ngiyabonga.
Professor, imoto etshontsha imali, right? Like, how did this song come about? Obviously, Clock is also on the beat. What's the song about? Nalenza kanjani licole?
Angazi noma Clock uzothanda imizwa lento ngishoyo. But I think bekwi space nayo esinye nje sokuthi no man ngathi abangizwa kahle.
Yeah.
Nami bekunjalo because I was from the group, remember?
Yes. It is also yes.
Yeah. So bengifeeling ngathi hi man and ngaphi pick nazi thela umlilo ngapha.
Hey, kuyacha.
And manje ngisebenza naye uye wa produce ubala with Big
Nas, yes.
So ayi mase ngithi kahle kahle ayi ngiyiclaima nami imali yami manje ngiyangena.
Yes.
Kananga ngimthola vele hayi ukwati.
Same state.
Yeah.
So imoto entshontsha imali, what does it lichaza ukuthini iculo?
Kahle ngaleyo ndlela kodwa hayi le yongitshontsha imali yokuclaima nje sport sakho
ukuthi sengithatha konke okwami ukuze ngakumina.
Winner takes all.
And character wangena nawe ayiqedelela.
I love the fact, and Unala touched on it earlier, about the fact that you work with your family members. Obviously, character is your brother,
yes,
right?
Yeah.
And most times when I've seen you, you'll have a character, your brother, you'll have your other brother, or DJ
Mngani, yes. Yeah.
So your brother DJs, and then now you've got your younger brother who's your driver. So you basically work with your whole family.
Yeah, but
Leo concept, naiplana from the beginning, good guys, sonke songene mculweni. Oh, logo ba xosha ukuthi okay, when you can maybe do this, you can do that.
I think ikubona nabekazini because akekho umuntu owenzele lo munye ekhaya wonke umuntu good kulokho akwenzayo.
Sure.
So I think ikubona nami sometimes ngifeel ngathi u-character ngiyamboza ngisithunzi mhlawumbe ukuthi ngoba ngidume kakhulu.
Yeah.
But bengamazi ukuthi u-character uyi-monster
on his own.
Yes.
But surely, Professor, Abazali played a role in the kind of relationship you have with your brothers to be able to work together.
Yeah.
What kind of impact did your parents have, Nje, as brothers growing up, but for you to be able to work together as a unit?
I come from a family abantu abawu-13. Ubaba yena washona sesebancane kakhulu ngisesemncane okugcina nje akamkhumbuli kahle uDJ Mngane for sure.
Okay.
But ke umama uye umuntu osenza ukuthi sibe united because ubhuti abadala bafunde nabo ukuthi even if bayaphuza mase kujatshula sijabula sonke ekhaya. Mongafika ekhaya wacathi umcimbi every day. So sikhule ngaleyo nto ukuthi man siyakhumbulana man akuhlaleki nje. Sikhulile manje abanye banendawo zabo but still masihlangana ngathi umcimbi.
You are very vocal about the relationship yakho noNkulunkulu. And I know generally abantu abaningi when it comes to inkolo or kholwa, you know, akuyona into abakhuluma ngayo. Whenever I speak to you, you always say ukuthi ayiphethe uNkulunkulu usibhekile or umdala usibhekile. Coming from ekhaya inkolo ukuthandaza, and have you seen that make any difference in your career right now?
Kakhulu yayibuye ekhaya umama bewumuntu onjalo. I think sonke sinjalo ekhaya. Kodwa ke mina iyangithola ngeyami level.
Yeah.
Mangibhala lengoma ethi usisi wangibuza earlier lengoma ethi bani sininga lento beku serious ukuthi I mean abantu bazibuza ukuthi kwenzakalani but akwenzeki lutho ngene studio nje ngishaya umthandazo kwenzeke and after some time abantu ngibona ngathi bafile ngathi hayi man seki gaps eside lesikhathi uyaphinda uNkulunkulu
akunike
manje sengisho angisafuna ukushona lengisho ukuthi uye kuphela.
Yes, amen.
We've got Davashe on the line. Good morning, Davashe.
Morning team, how are you?
We're good. Welcome. Professor's listening to you, man. Welcome to the show.
Sure. Hey, Professor Faith.
Oh, lady.
Joe, I love your music, Joe. And then there's this song. Immediately when you about the Professor is our guest. Hey, how dare you? How dare you? You remember that song?
Yeah.
You
featuring Mr. Selvin.
how dare you? How dare you touch a papa?
Oh, yeah.
Professor. But then the thing is, you are an easy guy. Simple. You are not like a celebrity and then no. Simple, easy guy. That's the other thing. We still want more. Still music.
Zi-on.
Yeah, pega.
Thank you so much for the call, Tabashane.
Hola.
From your catalog, Professor, what's your favorite song to perform? You've got so many songs. With other people, Amanya, I wanna work like which one are you like, this is my song?
Ziningi man. Kodwa ingoma abantu abajwayele ukuthi bayifune more ilento.
Ukuthi perform ilento.
Yeah, yona banokuthi ngicina ngilo ngivala ngayo ngoba ngiyazi ukuthi mangifika eqaleni bazongenza ngiphinde kayi3.
That is my song.
Oh, see what you
so ngcono ngidlala ekugcineni sengivaya once.
Listen, we've got Professor in studio. The WhatsApp number is 0605842250. We'll try and go through as many of your voice notes as we possibly can. We also take calls as well on 089-110-2000. Right now, though, it is 7:30. Let's find out what's going on in the news with Evelyn Tongwan.
SABC News. Independent and impartial.
Thanks, Bongani. Good morning. In the headlines, the One South Africa movement leader, Mmusi Maimane, says President Cyril Ramaphosa must immediately heed mounting calls for him to resign to restore confidence in South Africans that government is serious about fighting against crimes such as state capture. And the National Education, Health and Allied Workers Union, NEHAWU, says South African Revenue Services claim that it has no money to spend on its workers' increased salaries is a blatant lie. And finally, it has emerged that the public protector, Busisiwe Mkhwebane, is not allowed by the institution to access her work emails while still on suspension. More news at 8.
Get it first on your mobile, on the web, and on your dial. This is Radio 2000 Sport.
Good morning. In your sports, Banyana will be forced to soldier on without a number of their players after positive COVID-19 cases emerged in camp in Rabat, Morocco. The South African senior national team is preparing for a crunch Women's Africa Cup of Nations quarterfinal match against Tunisia tomorrow, and a win against the North African side will also ensure that coach Desiree Ellis' charges are one of the 4 continental sides to qualify for the 2023 World Cup to be co-hosted by Australia and New Zealand. Desiree Ellis, though, has maintained a positive outlook ahead of another round of COVID-19 tests that will be conducted before the match on Thursday. So crossing fingers and hoping that at least she has a squad to put together to go and take on Tunisia. South Africa have withdrawn from the one-day international series with Australia in January after host board Cricket Australia was unable to accommodate a request to reschedule. CA says CSA had asked to shift the series, which was scheduled to start on the 12th of January to the 17th. Cricket Australia also says South Africa had agreed that Australia would be awarded the competition points pending approval from the ICC. South Africa's forfeit could affect their chances of qualifying directly for next year's one-day World Cup in India. Janneman Milan struck a century and they were attacking 50s from David Miller and Heinrich Klaassen as the Proteas began their tour of the United Kingdom with a 6-wicket loss to England in their first warm-up match in Taunton yesterday. Opener Milan hit 106 of 116 at the Cooper Associates County Ground, where South Africa amassed 318 for 9 after winning the toss and opting to bat first. The Proteas play world champions England in a 3-match one-day international series that starts on the 19th of July. Here's Milan.
First middle scenario out, and I think it was important for me personally to spend some time. So it's all part of our build-up. So it was good for the batters to just spend some time in the middle, get used to the conditions in a sense. I've been here in 2014 also, but it was good to spend some time and get some runs on the board.
The Junior Springboks left their best performance for last as they beat the Wales by 47-27 in the final match of the Six Nations Under-20 Summer Series in Treviso last night, ensuring they are the only team to leave Italy unbeaten after a few weeks of top-class Under-20 rugby. After winning their pool games against England, Ireland and France, the SA Under-20s were pitted against Wales in the series finale, with the Junior Springboks putting in an impressive display as they won their 4th game on the trot in Italy. Junior Springbok captain Sasha Mgomezulu says afterwards, playing in the Under-20 Summer Series was a dream come true for him and the team.
3 months before we came here, we worked really hard. and just to see it materialize into a trophy, a campaign win is just it's a dream come true for the boys, and I think the coaches really deserve it.
A few months ago, you didn't know whether you're going to have any international rugby this summer, with the Junior World Cup cancelled, and now you're here 4 from 4. It's amazing how quickly things can change.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you to World Rugby especially. I mean, they've helped this whole tournament happen, and it wouldn't be possible without them. And we've created lifelong experiences because of them. And we're extremely grateful to have the opportunity to play rugby again in another country against other quality countries.
Final sport headlines at 8 for Radio 2000 Sport. I am Lonwabo Nkohla.
Caledon, we've got you covered. 100.4 FM. Feel good music.
you can protect yourself against rising costs while enjoying price-locked services, superior BMW workmanship, and original parts. To learn more about My BMW oil plan, service plan, and maintenance plan, visit bmw.co.za/My BMW plans. Get the plan that gets you.
On air, online, and on your mobile. This is Radio 2000 Traffic.
Good morning. The N12 and N3 routes remain busy from Milan's interchange through to Galuli's. A couple of earlier crash scenes which have been cleared. A couple of stationary trucks in amongst that traffic as well. Also, a collision coming from the airport or Boksburg-Benoni on the N12 and R24. It's after they've merged before Galuli, so there's some heavy pressure on those highways. A little bit of traffic on the bike one between Central Joburg and Melrose. If you're on your way to Sandton, you've got some work to get through there. West Rand, noticeable delays on multiple routes due to load shedding until just after 8 o'clock. Now, Durban's M7 going into Pinetown. Some quite heavy backlogs from Hunstetman up towards the N3. Also a stationary truck around Umlas Road, so Linfield Park area going to queue on your way to Durban. And Cape Town is another pretty gentle sort of morning in the traffic. The standout really is a bit of traffic on Bosmansdam Road from Boortesak over the N7 down towards Montague Drive. Behind that, the N7 coming northbound to off-ramp at Bosmansdam Road, looking slightly slower than you'd like.
So you know when it's these kind of beats, right? So we've got a professor in studio. You can tweet at radio2000_ZA. We'll also be taking a lot of your calls on 089-110-2000. Now, you said you've also got tweets as well.
Yes, absolutely. People coming in. Utebelo says the song Imoto reminds me of my taxi. It was always full and people would call it Imoto Njontshi Mali. Kukono Debza. Utebza, actually we had Speaker Riki recently on the show. And Debza wants to know, how was it working with Abu Khrotman, Abafana no Oskido, Ospikiri, Otebe?
Hayi obhuti bami nje family ngikhulele khona yonke into nje engiyona bangishapeile kakhulu shame. Hayi so akukho ngingakuchaza kakhulu amaKhrotman ngempela ke labo.
It's so refreshing, Professor Kubuza ukhuluma about that, because a lot of times abantu abaningi have a lot of negative things to say about ama-record labels abavela kuwona. But I've never ever heard you saying anything negative about iKalawa namajita khona. You've actually always just been grateful and thankful for indlela bakuphathe ngayo. Which is so amazing to hear. 089-110-2000. We've got Ujapi. Good morning, Japi.
Morning, Divang. Morning, everyone.
Morning. Welcome, Japi.
Yes, Professor. My man. I remember one day, Professor, you came with a Metropolitan
uniform,
my friend.
Drama.
That was nice. Thanks, guys.
Thank
you so much.
Where did that end, by the way, Professor? Because I know you got into quite a lot of drama.
What was the story? What was
the South African Police Services?
Okay, ngangithatha ama-chance because the first one ngangigqoke i-attire efana ni ama-beret.
Yes.
Isikhathi sakabheka icele first half.
Yes.
Yeah, so second one bekuye ma-metro in Durban. So ngacabanga ukuthi okay, metro police
1 + 1 = 2.
Then again
hey bakufumana.
Yeah, uqala kwami ukuma phambi kwa-magistrate.
Did it go that far?
Yes, ngaba ne-fine.
You're not allowed to wear.
That is hectic. Where did you get that uniform from? Who gave it to you?
Hayi sayithungisa maybe balalele bathi sayithungisa ifana ncimishi.
Good morning, Siyabonga.
Good
morning.
Welcome, Sir.
Actually, a first-time caller.
Hola there.
Ngicela ukukhuluma noProfessor.
Khuluma Siya ukhona.
Hola.
Mfomalanga.
Mina lo sothola.
Siyakhumbula mfowethu, sicela ukuthi ubuye.
Ngisondele noshwi uzwile zangakini ngiyasondela.
Ngeke buya mfowethu, buya mfowethu.
Aziwa.
My brother, we love you, Mr. President.
Ngiyabonga kakhulu.
Cela mfowethu ukuthi nje please stay humble mfowethu.
Ngiyabonga.
Njengoba uhlale njalo.
Siyabonga nimsupport nomculo nuwuthenga umculo nuwudownload guys, because uthando libalekile but imali ibaleke kakhulu, so nenze sure ukuthi nimsupport niyathenga.
Simbuke please.
We've also got Jimmy on line 3. Good morning, Jimmy.
Prof. Bongs and team.
Morning.
Mamupelepele kunomntwana uyayicula lapho kumoto itshontsha ngathi uwe wazi. Not you, Lonwabo.
It's not me.
Prof.
Hola.
Prua ga ke chimi mo makau next to Garangu prua ga khopela me bra Kaizer Chiefs ra sokola please release a song
It's okay, no, I for sure sinking in ifana ngathi nami sinokufafana mina now.
Okay, and bra, we love you so much. Thank you and for coming to 2 million gang. We love you so much, my bra. Jovicho,
Jimmy. We've also got some voice notes that have come through as well.
Thank you.
Okay, I think we played that.
Good morning, Radio 2000 family. Usbongsen Lorna. Morning, Professor, my brother. Hi, Baba. Keep well, but uqhubeke nohlala ukwenza njalo and stay humbled. I know ukuthi we are very spiritual, but hayi ngikufisela konke okuhle. Siyabonga Radio 2000 osilethela uProf Wamambele.
Lonwabo, Professor?
Tomorrow, actually.
So many hits.
Please start with Jezebel because you still haven't played it. So you owe me to start with Jezebel.
Okay, clearly they're gonna have to go make a mix today. So tomorrow I'll do a mix. Yeah, Professor. Actually, that's such a great idea, Nala.
Professor, bona. You're late in 17 and the
I'm imagining like, oh mama, ingane but ma wenzani, because the parents are losing their minds. Professor Ahmed, let's speak about current projects right now, right? You've got a song. Obviously, Usanel is a young person, but Ushui, actually, let me rephrase, Ubabu Shui, is not someone who ongena no meganjan. How did the collaboration come about, and what is the thought process behind the song?
Angazi, I think ngizobuyela la ile nto bengisho ngoNkulunkulu ukuthi uyageza sometimes. Yazi nginenhlanhla yabobhuti abafana noShwi abacula umaskanda, but nobhuti wami uThokozani langa.
Yes.
Ngoba ukuleya ndawo naye bamhlonipha kakhulu. So I think kuhlangene konke kwenza ukuthi kube lula ukuthi ngisebenze nobhuti Shwi. Yeah. Nokuthi akasiyeke nje umuntu osebenzana nombani. So ukuvuma kwakhe kwangijabulisa kakhulu.
Yeah, and then also your new song with Questa as well.
Yes, Questa.
Yeah.
There's no Questa for there's also KB Mamsadi on the same song. So baningi.
We saw KB. Where was she? We've been missing her.
Yo, I mean ngumlandeli wakhe, so ngingafile ngathi uhambile. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Professor, decide kanjani ukuthi who to work with, because I know that a lot of people are always trying to feature you in songs, right?
Yeah.
How do you decide, okay, this is worth me my time, or this is the person that I'm prepared to work? Because I've seen you in studio. I mean, I've seen you in studio nabo Kabza, and there's songs where you could jump on, but you don't. You decide okay, this is the time for moving again.
I think ngiyangomoya, like I said before, ngiyangomoya ukuthi makuzwana igazi ku right kuyasebenzeka. Akukho lula mongisendela something ukuthi asisebenze because ngakwazi.
I see.
Yabo la ma feature la ukuthi no, I need you on my song. How much do you charge? No. Ngifuna ukuthi nje sizwane, ngaba musha ngaba mdala but sizwane.
As long as there's a connection.
Yes, kwabadala it's because I'm more of a fan than umuntu nje.
Tell me about just a word for young people, because Ugrotman who's made it, and your story is so similar to other kids. Abasukes Lalini, they come to Joburg at the age of 15 thinking they're going to make it in music. Is the industry still accepting of that kind of, way of getting into the industry?
I think manje kulula ukuthi basheshe babonakala, but the problem okubalula kwabo kuphinde kube lula ukuthi baphume, because I think abangeni kubalekile personality, because music uhamba wonke uyi-package. I think manje abanye sebe promote amanye ezinye izinto esicaleni sigcine sikhohlwa ngabo. Abaculi kumele umthande. I think kumele umthande like uthanda uLetambulu, uthanda uKhefa Simini.
Yeah.
So I think mabe ngadevelopa lo, but baningi ababo kulaba bashe ngibabonile ukuthi shame laba bazoya kude kakhulu.
Is the album, are you working on an album? Because I'm said, Professor, what are you working on now? Because obviously we're going to rap with a single, Ezang again.
Yes, ngisebenza kwe-album and ingoma yenza kahle kakhulu isingile, so abantu bayithokozela. Ne-video iphumile officially namhlanje. I think iyona ezodetermine ukuthi album iphuma nini, but ngisebenza i-album and ngisasebenza nawo. Nabasha abakhona abo-Mtolo, Gabza the Small, Maporisa, abadala abakhona, abo-Heavy K, Clock is here. Bonke nje bakhona.
And I like how you've mentioned Maporisa, because Maporisa, why album yakho 10 years ago.
Yebo.
Isn't it amazing to watch ukuthi usuke lapha from Uhuru aphinda zobe lo Maporisa lo waziwa manje?
Mina ngijabulela kona ukuthi abantu engisebenza nabo abami bayaphambili, yabona. Abo Heavy K, bheka Heavy K la ikhona manje. From esasemncane esikoleni producing ilento, uMaporisa producing abo Jezebel. So I think nje team yami isasekhona. Okwami nje ukuthi sihlangane sizwane futhi.
And then there it is. Utizozo, Professor, naxabana noTizozo?
Hayi kugure la mina. Ukuxabana kwami ukuthi sitshelana amaqiniso iphelile ngakusasa so.
Oh, I see. So nixabene.
Sixabene.
Because even namanje bayabhala bathi Bongani uTizozo.
Quite a number of tweets.
Banjani baxabana? Okay. Also, before we wrap, because ngifuna ukudlala icolo, Professor siyabonga bethu.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming. Thank you for respecting us and respecting the industry.
Yeah.
We really appreciate you. And I know we turn the land. Yes, guys, Professor Imaluse now. No, you know what? There's always this thing, artists will come, especially quiet, or they'll come in, bangawazuk manage imali, next thing abas yabo. like I like the fact. I know it makes you uncomfortable, but I like the fact that you've been able to sustain your lifestyle. And
I like the fact that you have a good heart, you know, and you're just so expressive of it. Thank you. We need that. We need more examples like
Where
that.
do people find you? Social media, if they want to get details on the album, where do people go?
Ngugile kodwa it Professor Kalawa. Ucheke ngapha, tweet ucheke ngapha kuzovela kodwa.
So bon.
I'm a promoter, guys. The single's out so idlala manje. If nithi niyamthanda umuntu, then mbukeni. Right?
Thank you.
Then mbukeni.
Yebo.
Go on social media platforms, get the song. It's called Ezangagini. Professor Shwi, Sanao musician. Siyabonga Professor, but thank you so much.